Hello everyone and welcome to the last premiere of The Planting of the Soul Nation. I'm your host Ethan Coulon, the creator of The Planting of the Soul Nation, and we will read the last 10 pages of The Planting of the Soul Nation with extra characters. Walking down the hallway came a boy named Jack Hemmick, Egyptian who was a friend of Gary. 18 years old, wearing a hijab, Jack was a victim of Gareth too. Some random boy snatched Jack's hijab, Raiden Habib, the school's worst student ever. Punching him came a boy named Jabal Onama, Jack's best friend. Jack was impressed, but didn't show any sign of happiness because he was still sad about Gary's death. 8 days when the fight. 8 days when the fight. There was 6 sides. 1, Gary, 2, Ethan, 3, Jake, 4, Teddy, 5, Vetrus, and 6, Kai Young. As you can expect, he went to the first, and Jabelo went on 4.
No.
Jack was so happy when Gareth was beat because he's been waiting for this moment for years. He watched as Gareth's dead body stared at him. Terrified, he threw his torch at Gareth. Everyone cheered for Jack, which is a reference. Doing that, and better yet, they knew it was him. I invited him on the arena and asked the audience to applaud him. They did, and some threw roses to show their appreciations, and some threw love notes. It was the greatest moment of his life. He can't name anything better in his life. It was great. Jabelo came on stage and came up with a great plan. This Raiden. Jack was a fan of object shows. C2 Clash to be champion, The Power of 2, Battle for BFDI, Battle for Dream Island.
Shut up.
What did I say?
Battle for Dream Island again.
Teardrop.
Oh, wow, Iggy. That's really nice of you.
Hey, you didn't see anything, okay?
Inanimate Insanity, Animatic Battle,
What's her problem?
Burger Brawl, or something.
Otto, do you know what Iggy's problem is?
Oh, you should ask Clock.
Island Dream for Battle.
Okay.
It's time for the... and...
What's all this garbage?
Many object shows. Jack loved them. You know what? I'm gonna call him Jay since I don't want to write all of it, which was there, but
That would mean they ordered
Jack.
3,000 items.
Oh, by the way, guys, Gareth is Chan Chow from The Man Who Turned to God, so yeah, you and me know what that means. Avoid spoilers. Let's just say... avoid spoilers, let's just say Gareth ripped his deal in half. 3 parts this book will have, 3 parts. Part 2 will be a rewrite on The Man Who Turned to God since they took the OG.
Why didn't I notice this sooner?
But whatever, it's easy to remember, just so you guys know it's shorter. And it's half a documented book, mainly a story. Happy? I was really ready for sleep, oh wait, no, Jack was ready for sleep, ready. But first he wanted to hang out with Jabelo. He got in his car, that wasn't really a car instead of a car, then he began his journey. 106 miles per hour. Of course not on the road since he's so appreciative.
Where did you go?
He got his own. People line up every day to see him go and cheer. Once he arrived at Jabelo's house, Raiden got in front of him and started walking in front of him, forcing them back up. You think it's funny to diss me, huh? Diss me for fun?
Leadership responsibilities onto me. I wasn't prepared for
Well,
that.
Jake grabbed his hand and apologized. Kneel with me, Raiden. They both kneeled. Repeat after me. Weird, but whatever. I shall not take in any more intrusive thoughts to hurt those for my entertainment. I will be a better man than I was before.
Otto, tell me, you know what
I
Iggy's
pray in the
problem is?
Lord's name. They both say amen. Just like that, Raiden changed his way.
If it starts stacking
Jay,
again.
do you wish to partake in fun events with me and my friend? Raiden, I never had fun before. Jack held his hand out. I'll take that as a yes. At first, Jabelo was mad Raiden was there, but when Jack told him Raiden changed, Jabelo seemed skeptical. No fight, no fist, no punch? Well, I say that's a real believer right there. Raiden smiled, and they played together. Seemed weird Raiden changed. End of the day, everyone had a sleepover. Next morning, they woke up and went to school. But everyone thought Raiden was still bad. But once the three friends did a speech, Raiden had... Oh, something had made a change and changed my way and made it to God. No more bullying, more believing. But seriously, I'd like to give a thanks to those two heroes. Jabelo, you believed when I changed when I was a unexpected person too. And Jack, you helped me.
No way. I promise my team.
When I snatched your high job, I didn't think you would be so forgiving. You helped me change. Thank you. Everyone applauded. Principal Juno. Well, boys, I don't know how to thank you. It's been hard since my son died and all, but you made me realize that he's not gone forever if he's in my heart. And for that, I award you three with these 3 medals. They got their medals and love to give. Since Jack was a relative of Gary, he knew that the son Principal Juno mentioned was Vetrus. Realizing how sad it was to have a relative killed off by Gareth, Jack shed a tear. That very night, everyone had a large party in the gym. Instead of shedding a tear, Jack full-on cried his heart out. That story was so sad. I can't believe what it's like to have a relative killed by Gareth. Jack calmed down a little bit. Well, despite it happening before, everyone stops dancing. Tana, that's so sad. Who? Jack starts shedding tears. Gary kissed her.
You should have paid more attention after I got untangled.
Raiden, one of the brothers
So sorry, everyone. This is all my
who was haunted by Gareth for 28
I
years.
think we all could have
Principal
done a little
Juno,
better.
wait, that's my son's roommate.
Yeah, he's right.
Jack, he tried to fight Gareth. Shots in the head and chest. The life support microchip, the microchip. The last thing he saw were models of the dead bodies of the 2 brothers and his 3 friends, Vetrus.
Thanks. What kind
Principal
is it?
Juno
It's the kind I give
gasped.
you for doing well in challenges, silly.
Teddy and Kayon. Vetrus got his arms, face, heads, and legs ripped off. Raiden,
Vote in the comments.
how do you
using the
know all
letter
this?
and the
Jack
square
turned
bracket for who
seriously.
you don't want
Ethan
to be
told me.
eliminated. You heard me correctly. Vote for who you want to stay. The
Everyone
person with the least
gasped.
votes
That's
will leave
horrible.
the show.
Mice. Some ex. That's horrible. My son, Bob. My son, too. Savvy, my brother. Everyone realizes everyone there is a relative of victims of Gareth. Jack spoke into the mic. We all know this is supposed to be our party, but can we take a moment to appreciate those who tried to save us from here? Repeat after me. In the Lord's name, I request that you can take care of those who tried to fight for and died in the process. In the Lord's name, we pray. Everyone says amen. That very night, the party ended. Jabelo, Raiden, and Jack had a sleepover again. Little did they know the amount of incidents that could happen were near them. Jack, alright guys, I like to end these days with a prayer.
Well, now that you mention
They pray.
Hey, you're right. These blocks are out of control.
They all heard a
We need
knock
to
at the
stop
door
this.
with an angel-like sound, but didn't think much of it, and fell asleep. Jabelo dreamed of believers, Raiden dreamed of his change, and Jack dreamed about Judgment Day. Then changed to immediate fire, as if he didn't make it into heaven. Suddenly, sudden trumpets started and it woke Jack up. He felt his forehead and it felt like a cross. And if you guys don't know, in The Man Who Turned to God, when you die and go to heaven, if you either have a cross on your head or upside down cross, and if you have an upside down cross, it's like
Yuck. Sorry.
St. Peter, and if you have a normal cross, it's Jesus. And if you have a sideways cross, it means you're a man of Satan, sent from Satan's lair.
Not my cheesecake! Not my cheesecake!
When his blurry view cleared, there standing St. Peter asked him, "Hello, Mr. Jack Hebbuck. I have checked you in your Abbalist check, and you are a saint, like your two fronts. An Abbalist check is when we check your forehead. Upside down cross equals St. Peter, slash saint. Normal cross equals Jesus, slash saint. Sideways cross equals devil, slash sinner. Over there is downview, where you view down on your loved ones, which isn't needed since most of your loved ones are here. Congrats, you are one of the many people to survive until the end of Earth. If you want, you can be an Abbalist checker."
I'm sure it's delicious.
Jack saw
too.
Gary and tried to run to hug him, but he bumped into
Gosh,
someone.
if I'm safe,
Beady
then
like
I'll
eyes,
try.
second
Then let's
change.
get to it. Last time, the strongest team on Earth lost by building a
How?
zero-block
It's
tower.
unbelievable.
Whichever of their
Someone who
members
goes
got
by
the
Chan
fewest votes
Chow.
from you viewers
In
is
heaven,
eliminated.
or as people know him, Gareth C. Chow. Thank you all for reading. Thank you all for watching The Planting of the Soul Nation.
And I'm 2. Are you going to eat your cake, Grassy? Oh, gosh!
Tape-
Next safe is Snowball with 13,017 votes. Will you eat...
Table of
How about you,
Continents.
Belle?
Chapter 1, A Change of Your View. 1 out of 7. Chapter 2, Documented Deaths. 8 out of 13.
Good news for
Chapter
you, because
3,
you're
Gary
safe with
E. J's Christian Era. 13 out of 16. Chapter 4, Find the God. 17 out of 17. Chapter 5, My Meeting with the Sky A. 18 out of 20. Chapter 6, All Info.
It's
No.
down to 2 of you.
21 out of 26.
Well,
Chapter
I
7,
promised to eat the
Cut
cake,
Wood.
so
27 out of
enjoy the
29.
pie.
Chapter 8, Gareth's chapter. 30 out of 40. Garrett, chapter 9, out of it. 41 out of 42. Chapter 10, Newbies. 33 out of 48. Chapter 11, A New Cut. 49 out of 50. Chapter
It's been fun, guys.
Chapter 12, Gareth's Little Game. 51 out of 60. Chapter 13, The New Bidity of Advantage. 61 out of 72. Chapter 15, Credited Beginner. 79 out of 82. Chapter 16, Deadly Rose. 83 out of 90. Chapter 17, Once Info to Mind. 91 out of 97. Chapter 18, The Finale. 98 out of 150. Well, that's the end of the Planting of the Soul Nation, everybody. Good luck. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys had fun, because we're probably not gonna do this anymore, but probably. But now we're gonna go back to gaming videos. Bye.
Thank you all for watching the planting of the Soul Nation. A series that has been ongoing for 10 days. Starting point 11, 13, 24. Now we will show images that failed to be seen. The Kratic Gang, Tolly the Cop, and the cast: Gary Kyong, Gareth Teddy Jaff Ethan Jake Vectress Jack Jabello Ryden. Thanks for watching. The Planting of the Soul Nation.